Yeah, so you can see I'm now going to share the screen. So yeah, I think the screen of mine is shared to all of you. Is it so? Hello? मैं की कर रहे हैं?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so let's talk about that first. Education in Latvia. Like, so I have the first country in the European Union or Schengen zone, that is education in Latvia. So as we all know, Latvia is the EU country as well, Schengen country, and it is one of the most affordable country. If I talk about the affordability, why? Because the student first of all see the tuition fees, the living cost, and thereafter they look for the earning prospect. If the country is having so much high expenses in tuition visas, and then followed by this say about that living cost, the student has to thought many times. If I talk about Latvia is one of the I will say the affordable country as compared to Germany, France, or any other country, right? And here, if I talk about the IELTS is not required, but there will be an English placement test to judge the level of student, whether it is good to go with their admission procedure or not. And then we have two intakes generally. One is in October, major intake, and February, the second intake. And the majority of courses that has been taught, that is in English. And the student will get their resident permit in 2 to 3 months. In generally, I take 60 working days, so which contribute near to 3 months. And then student has the biggest possibility if they are studying hospitality or culinary or hospitality management diploma or degree, they have a 6 months of study followed by a first internship and second internship or the final internship in the US on J1 visa. And as I told that they are very reasonable, so you can see here the amount of show money they need to show, it's just 10,000 euro inclusive of their 1 year tuition fee. So that is the biggest thing that a student can achieve in that. And the tuition fee starts generally from 5,000 euro, and the student will be studying in the capital city, and followed by they will get a 20 hours of job part time. And then even after completion of their studies, like for a bachelor's degree or whatever they have did it, so they will have a 9 months job search visa for a like this one for a graduated from a university or from a college, 3 years or masters or bachelors for them. And then application fee, it varies from generally student to institution to institution. And the things are there, we have a few institution which has mentioned over there, right? And in bachelor's we need 55%, and for grade 12, and in masters we need just 60% or 55, it is also there, but overall 60 is required with LOR, MOI, whatever the instructions is there. So this is our first country. Let me go on quickly on a second country. So that is a Spain. Well, again, it is a one of the Schengen countries. And here the difference between the Latvia and here is that the student have an high edge with the 30 years. Sorry, here it I mentioned 24 hours, but the updated is 30 years. So the student can work in spite of 20 years, they can 30 years remains. And here also the cost of living is little high from Latvia, but not too high as compared to France or Spain or Italy, if I compare with them. And again, they have two intakes over there. Very sorry. Let me start it again. The screen is not, I think, at that moment share. So now the screen is shared with all of you, right? Yeah. So here also, but here without IELTS is possibility. Again, same thing as Latvia has. We have to come up with an English placement test. But there the tuition fees and here the tuition fees are a lot many difference. There it's just 5,000 euro. It's here is more than 10,000 euro. It start with 10,000 or 11,000, but it goes to depend on the university. Here the admission will be exclusively on university, and we can help them with some application like scholarships, like there is there time to time, which can help a student. And both the places embassy interview will be there, both the places where the job search visa will be there. And here getting a PR is more easy as compared to Latvia. Why? Because in Latvia we do have an associate degree program, and in colleges we don't have much programs, but here in university and we have a lot of program as compared with them. And altogether we do have uh, some variations with there. So, but here we have a top-notch university as compared to them. And here also we need the same academic requirement, 55 to 60 somewhere for bachelor's and master's, near to 60. So altogether here. And now let me come to another one here. Let me come for another, like here. Yeah, here come the yeah, short-term Schengen, which is one of the a fantastic program. All we have till date, right? So here is the like what is the USP of this program? Let me share. As its name suggests, short-term study. So we are into Italy, Spain, Portugal, Greece, Hungary, Sweden, Finland, Poland, many countries. But majority we are working focusing only on Italy and Spain. So these are the neighboring countries. So here we do need the age above 18 years. Affordable tuition fees is there. Multiple intakes are there. Don't require any language. We don't need any huge funds. Provision is there to pay majority of the amount of the tuition fee after approval. Gap is acceptable. Student will have to pay the tuition fee in euro. Student will be studying in Schengen countries, and minimum qualification is grade 12. And there will be a provision of more than 90 days, and health insurance is required for the entire stay. Student can need to pay the application fee, embassy fee, and registration fee. These are the major three upfront fees they need to pay. And the visa success is very, very high for Italy and like Spain, as we are doing majority of focusing over there. And students studying in non-Schengen countries like UK, Cyprus, they can also participate in this. If the student is studying currently in Cyprus or in UK, so they can visit over there and refuse the application from US, UK, Canada, all the English speaking countries. But the exclusion is there. We are not arranging any accommodation, any airport pickup, or booking their appointment for the application submission and airfare. All these things has to student to done on their own. And apart from there, you can see here, there's a list of authorized representative of our best education group. That is Mr. Ravinder Chauhan, Mr. Manoj, Pranav, Ankit, Gautam Jain, Tejinder, Mr. Dinesh, Yadvinder Singh. All are like stationed at North India, but they can help you out as much as they can from time to time. And then last but not the least, how the eligibility criteria. As I told you, 12 years, but the age should not be more than 28 years, and the financial should be in a justified manner, and somewhere around altogether they need to show up to 10,000 euro in their accounts for a sufficient access to funds. And students should demonstrate why they are choosing the short-term study. Initially, application fee ranges from 250 euros and it can go to 350 euros. And after getting the offer letter and registration fee, the institution will process your query, and your like travel insurance need to pay. Accommodation letter is mandatory. If you take the assistance from the like institution, they need to take some placement fee, homestay placement fee that need to pay by the student. And once the visa is approved, majority of the amount need to pay immediately within 3 business days. And that tuition fee vary from institution to institution in Spain and other countries. And apart from this, any additional thing that, for example, embassy fees there, it is not contributed in the things. Application fees additional, registration charges is additional, and accommodation letter through the institution. And if somebody is booking their appointment or whatever they are doing, it is not contributing the part of the tuition fee altogether. So if anybody have any question in short-term studies, I am happy to help you out. I am happy because this is something unique program altogether. So which a person
Sir,
can ask and look to forward with that.
sir,
Mr. Sukhjinder.
sir,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, Mr.
sir.
Ravinder.
You are saying that Sweden country is that possible for short-term study visa for Sweden?
Yeah, what
There
I
are
have told
query
you, I
for
have the
Sweden.
access to short-term studies, but the problem is this. Currently, we are focusing on those countries which easily give the visa. If I talk about the Sweden norms is not so easy for even a short-term visa. Huh, yeah, but what you can do is there, once you get the visa from Spain or Italy, you can change your course and migrate to over there on a short-term visa. You can change your institution once you reach over there. Yeah, Mr. Ankit. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Ankit. Your question is also there. Yeah, you can ask freely.
Yes. Hi, good morning to all and
Very good
happy
morning.
Dussehra. My question is, yes, my question is, sir, is it same applicable for Italy as well?
Yeah, Italy is also there. Italy is giving a good visa success. Spain is giving good. What we can alternative measure we can take. For example, a student say, I don't want to go in Italy. I want to go for like other country like Sweden or somewhere else, Poland. So what they can do, once they can have the visa from there, they can migrate themselves from there to there because they have a long-term visa, like more than 3 months or 4 months. So they can migrate. They can change the institution or short-term also. The provision is there. The provision is there.
And as a backup, can we offer them replacement country, like Bulgaria, Spain, or something,
Yeah, if
in the
any
same
student
budget?
is on the long-term visa, for instance, somebody is in UK or Cyprus, as I already told you, they are not the part of Schengen, or they are not the part of Schengen, but they are the part of EU or Europe. They can very easily move on with that. They need to apply for that, but the visa success is very high, very high. Like from Moldova, from Montenegro, from Cyprus, from Ireland, student can come up to the tenure of less than 6 months. They can go. It's not a big issue because they're already into
Right.
away from India. So that's why.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right. So anybody else? Divine Education, Trinity Academy, Mr. Sukhjinder. Do anybody have any sort of question? It's really wonderful that they have asked some questions, so that will help you for the counseling part. Even the student can ask that if I'm getting a visa for this institution, why should I migration? So you have to put your queries in front of them, na? That my purpose was not there to study with you, but for the others. And then at the time of migration, you do have the letter of offer, something there, so to prove that you have got admissible in another institution. So that's the reason you are migrating. If you're not having accepted by other institution in another Schengen country, so it will be a little bit very tough. Not little bit, it is exactly tough for you to go with that. Okay, so let me share my screen once again. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm
Sir,
coming
what
to,
is the
yes, somebody's asking question. Yeah, most welcome. You can ask.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm Rajan from Trinity Academy.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
short-term course, what is the duration of the course, sir?
Durations, it is minimum 2 months, maximum 6 months, minimum 2 months, 8 weeks to 24 weeks in between of that.
Okay. After this program, they can find out any job and work there, right?
Very truly and very frankly, what happened in the duration of somebody can sponsor them if in the duration, in the course of time, if they get a valid job offer, or then only some possibilities are there. Otherwise, they have to come back to India, or they have to enroll in some higher educational, like in colleges or in universities over there, to continue their visa, to continue, to extend their visa. Extension is possible. Yeah, extension is possible on certain grounds if they are admissible in universities or in colleges. So then, but getting a work permit, it is a little bit, I will say, tricky. If they get it, it's good to go with them, but I won't assure that this would be possible, because in a short tenure visa, no employer is interested to take the like any student. Right. You also know if somebody is coming
Yeah.
for a 4 months or
Yeah.
3 months, very short tenure, up to 6 months. So it's very difficult
Correct.
for them to process for the work permit also, because they usually take the international student which have more than the duration of 6 months altogether, more than 6 months.
Okay.
Okay. A very
Okay,
nice
sir.
question
Thank
has
you.
been asked from Trinity Academy also. Anybody else? Somebody have, so I can be happy to help you. So anybody have any sort of question? Okay, good. So let me move ahead. So let me share my screen once again. Okay. Now comes the study in Romania. Why? So as we all know, Romania is the one of the latest countries similar to Bulgaria, which comes this year, 31st of March, 2024. So here you can see the language proficiency is Duolingo. Why we have kept? Because Duolingo is a test which can be done very easily, and we don't have to invest a lot of time. And then their minimum tuition fee is required over there. And again, there is also in Schengen zone, there's a big problem that we have only 1 or 2 intakes, generally 2 intakes, February and September. Again, here the same ratio is there, grade 12 can accept it here, but the best position is that, part is there. Here the tuition fee starts from 4,500 euro. This is a benchmark, or it is a positive aspect for which the student can come. It is less than 5 lakh. And the average college student teacher ratio is 1:15, similar to universities. And here some conditional scholarship is there during the merit of the student when they're studying, and the financial requirement is very less. up to 7,000 euro. That is one of the good thing. Generally, it is 6,000 euro, but I have made it 1,000 euro additional so that when the student is going from India, they need to keep 1,000, 1,500 in their hand in order to reach over there to cross the immigration as per the government policies over there. And 3 to 6 months old funds is required. 90 days, they will stamped over here. Again, it is a Schengen country, 400 to 500 euros the living cost. Yeah, here we have the majority of the program in two only. One is business, another one is in hospitality, hotel management, or culinary skill. So the first internship, the international student will getting in Cyprus and Greece with 750 euros. The minimum threshold is there. And thereafter, second, they will get in a pathway to US on J1 visa of minimum 12 months. And the courses, as I already told, hotel management, culinary skills, business management is there. And application fees is 350 euro, which is a very like straightforward. I can't reduce it in any manner at all. And the TRC will be issued in 3 months exactly. And when the student will be in the J1 visa, training visa in US, so they will earn 14 to $18, which means in Indian currency, 2.5 to 3 lakhs in a 1 month. And here also in the first semester, when they are not at internship, so they will earn 20 hours a week part-time. And the visa success is very high for international student. 3 to 5 euro are the wages for per hour. An international student can earn in the like monthly over there 20 hours, 3 to 400 euros. And after 5 years, if students study continuously over there, whether it is in Spain, whether it is in Latvia, Bulgaria, even anywhere, so they will be eligible for getting a PR over there. And then followed by this, we need the offer letter for these documents, to copy of passport or travel document, grade 10, 12, or whatever higher they have done. If there any gap is there, they need to justify. And the like application fees 250 to 350 euros is there. And somewhere, sometime what happened, in order to get their offer letter, they need to have the like interview with the international team. So for them, I can assist, or my team whose names are enlisted over here in apart across India, they can help you in that. And we don't have much representation in South India, so we welcome people from South India also. That is not the thing. And let me go on again, share the screen, and then come quickly to Greece. Yeah, one of the fantastic country in that, Greece is also there. So Greece is also one of the Schengen country, but here with the 4.5 bands of IELTS, a student can go in a foundation program, and then they can transfer themselves in bachelor, masters, and PG. And here up to the age of 35 years and generally all over. And we have 3 intakes for foundation program, but 2 intake for bachelor's and master's, and even for PhD. Majority of the program are in English, affordable tuition fees because it starts from 7,500 euros. So it is better as compared to bachelor's and master's program. And scholarships depends during the how they do. We have multiple campuses in Greece. Again, we have a paid internship with 6+6. And here we have a 12,000 euro we need to show as a proof of fund, inclusive of all 1 year tuition fees altogether. And here the cost of living varies from different place to place. Athens could be 600 euro, 650, and a student not studying in Athens, so there will be 450 euros or 500 euro as per the living style. And PCC medical is mandatory, and a postal should not be older than 3 months. And in order to get the visa, university or college need to send to a direct email to Greek embassy. And as far as the medical is concerned, for the medical, they need to go to only one place. Whether the person is in South India, North, East, West, they need to go New Delhi. I will share that details also when you have the application. And PR would be there after 5 years of continuously stay. And the travel insurance of at least 1 year is mandatory, because and the travel document should be more than 1.5 years, because when they're going, they need additional 6 months validity of the expiry of the like this one. And registration fee of the institution here strictly 600 euro, but still it can vary. 600 is a threshold altogether. And application fee vary from institution to institution. As I like talk with the offer letter, that same these documents are required, and this is similar to everywhere. And these are the few 5 institutions over there. And for bachelor's, we need grade 12 grade with 60 and 65 in English. And in bachelor's, we need 55 or near to 60. And we need at least 3 to 4 months for every country in Schengen, because it takes time consuming process. We need to take the appointments. We need to see the things all together, right? So you can see here, last year only they have changed their rule, and they need to go over there for the long-term visas. And the residence permit, it's there before completion of their degree or master's, they need to apply for the apply for their extension. and accordingly their residence permit get extended, and they get accordingly their work permits. Yeah, so now if anybody have any question and they can ask, and I will tell you the countries that we look forward within European Union or Schengen is that we look into Cyprus, Greece, Bulgaria, Romania, Hungary, and Latvia, and then Ireland. In Ireland, a majority of the program for undergrads, mathematics is required. And let me quickly share my screen once again for the Ireland. I missed the Ireland portion. So let me go with the Ireland also. Yeah, this is the Ireland. So in Ireland, I can say we need 5.5. There we need the IELTS score. There we need strictly. And then again, we have 2 intakes over there. And we do have foundation we have 4 intakes. And with 32 years is the maximum. And there we need just the fee, it would be 7,500 euros or above then. And living cost should be strictly 10,000 euro. A student will be studying 3 days a week in in the foundation program, not in bachelor's or master. For bachelor's and master, there is a 5 days week classes there. The visa success is very high for India. It is 97%. Refusal of any country is accepted, and euro is the major currency. And the majority of courses are taught in English. And the programs that we offer over there is bachelor's and master's over there. And post-study work is there. For bachelor's, 4 years of study followed by 1 year of post-study work is there. But for masters of 1 year study, there are 24 months of stay back option is there. So if any masters is going for in Ireland, they will get the PR very easily. So that is the biggest thing. I will say the best heaven, or I can say for the masters, there's a good place or the exclusive place where they can go for the opportunities. And the application fee varies from 200 to 250 euros altogether. And the registration fee also is 250 to 350 euros, institution to institution as there. And we have limited colleges also over there, and we can compare why study, because old fund is not required. Spouse can go in masters, and easy to get a permanent resident after work permit. Mathematics is required for certificate and bachelor's program, not for masters. And 12 to 15 euro is per hours, which is very highest among all EU countries. Even in Schengen countries, we not get 12 or 15 dollars, euros, sorry. And Canada versus Ireland, if I take 20,635 as the GIC, in that amount, if we compare, the education bond is 10,000 euro. And it is easy to get a PR in Ireland as compared to Canada, as if now the conditions prevailing. Tuition fees start from 750 euros. There is 20,000 Canadian dollar. Very high success of visa of Ireland is there as compared to it. If I compare Cyprus with Ireland, so earning prospect in Ireland is very high as compared to Cyprus, and getting a part-time job is little bit challenge in Cyprus as compared to Ireland. And residence permit is not so easy in Cyprus, and it is a lengthy process. But in Ireland, after 3 months, they can go. Cyprus also avail with the 5 bands, but they won't get a diploma over there. Here, the student can get a foundation program, and they can accelerate it to a degree program for them. Even for with graduates also, 5.5 bands. So now if somebody have any sort of question, I am very happy to ask from myself. So anybody have any question? Rabia, Divine, Mr. Sukshinder, very sorry. And anybody? And Harsha, anybody have any sort of question? You are free to ask. Amazing. Nobody have any sort of question. So I think whatever I have told now all across, it has been like easy access to that. Is it so? Hello, is my voice audible to all of you? Yeah, Mr. Ankit, yeah. So IELTS
Question in chat
mandatory.
box. Yes.
Okay, IELTS for PhD. So like let me tell you, the PhD is very specific. If I talk about Latvia, we can offer. In Spain, we can offer. But first of all, we have to see where the PhD is there. And it depends exclusively on the institution, whether they are putting on with that or not. We are not the final authority to talk about. If I talk about like some institution, if it is a university, they can take a placement, and sometimes they ask for some relevance in level of attainability of English. So that is there. But it depends totally on the institution, whether they go it for or not. Generally, I will say no, but it depends on the program also sometime. If it is a research base or non-research base, that also contribute a lot altogether. Harsha Sai kindly said webinar recording after the yeah, that is a fantastic thing. I always do for Harsha that thing for you. Let me Harsha, can you share your number with me so that I can email so that I can do so. Yeah, you do one thing. Let me share my email so that you can put the request over there, and I will be sending the recording to you over there. Yeah, let me share my email ID. This is my mail ID. Is this under Washington Accord even go to Australia for 1 point? Harsha, the thing is there on my like whatever I've shared with you people, it's the student can go more on a J1 visa over there, but I can't say anybody. Yeah, from Australia also student can come. Yeah, but if I talk about Australia, we are not into Australia. We are not into Australia currently, ongoing. Yeah, because when we talk about things, so that is totally different in variation. Why? Because Australia, we are planning that if somebody student is studying in EU zone, so they can shift their like further education or their transfer to Australian university. We are in a process, but so far we have not yet done. But hope so by the next year. The good news will come that if a student is studying over there, so they can have option to migrate to US, or they have another option to migrate to in Australia or New Zealand, the pathways for their J1 visa, some like hospitality or some program which we are developing so far. But we are into like talking with them But so far we say no. So hope I think majority of the questions has been like resolved from my end. Is it so? Rabia, Divine, Mr. Sukhjinder, is it so? Is my voice is audible to all of you? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all right.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
like
sir.
Trinity Academy, which part of India you are?
Pondicherry, sir.
Oh, Pondicherry, great. It is a very, like I will say, Pondicherry comes in Kerala or in Tamil Nadu?
No, it is in Tamil Nadu.
It is Tamil Nadu. Okay, great, great.
Below Chennai. Below
Okay.
from Chennai, 150 kilometers.
Okay. Got it. Because in the south, so we have to ask now which part is where altogether. Why?
Yeah.
Rabia, you are from? Hello. Yeah, Mr. Sukhjinder Singh, you are from, I think, Punjab or Haryana, if I'm not wrong, right? So anyways, it's
Sir,
a very
one more,
yes, any
sir, one
question?
more question to you.
Okay, you are
Hello.
from Punjab. Yes, ask me. Yeah, how may I help you?
Yeah, for doing any degree or any program, Spanish language is mandatory for Spain?
No. In any of the country which we are giving threshold, so it is
Okay.
not mandatory. It is not mandatory.
Okay.
Student can go over there and learn English languages program over there. That is not the compulsion, but
Okay.
majority of the program what we offer, it is an English taught, all the programs,
Okay.
majority of the programs.
Okay.
All right. So I think it's a very really nice conversation with all of you, and happy Dashera to all of you from my team, international team, as well as from my India office also, and from the representative teams also. Right. So thank you very much for being over here today. Have a great day. Thank you.